Let's get started. Hands in Dhyan Mudra, index finger tip and the thumb tip together. Three long Omkar. Close the eyes now through the opening prayer. Breathe in 3 times and chant Omkar each time. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu ma vidvishyavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Join the hands at back of the body and bow forward. Breathe in, come back up. Rub the palms to each other, generate heat. Place them over the eyes and face, over the forehead. Slide down the fingers and gently open the eyes. Good morning, everybody. Jai Shri Krishna. Let's start with the light exercise. Upper body and lower body warming up. Keep hands straight, preferably parallel to the floor, and palms 90-degree up, 90-degree down. Then alternate. Then make a tight fist and release, spread fingers apart. Again, fist and release, do few times. And bend from the knuckle joints. Then thumb inside the fist and slightly touching together, roll them forward few times. And few times backward direction. Just a second, I will just move my mat a little bit. Okay. Swing the hands. And with the breath coordination, breathe in when elbows go up. Breathe out when you bring the fingers to the floor. And also spread the fingers on the floor, and when you place them over shoulder, you just join them together and do breathe in and breathe out. Few times sideways. Keep the body head straight. We're just moving just the hands, and then place all the fingers together on the shoulder. circle the elbows and make sure that touch one and each other once in each rotation. You can also do breath coordination. Breathe in when elbows go up, breathe out when they go down. Try to make biggest circle. Means when hands go backward, you just push them slightly so it will just go as much as back as possible. And when they come in front, they should be touching one and each other. And then reverse direction. Release. Spread them on sideway. Straight shoulder level parallel to the floor, and then turn the palms 90 degree up, circle them around the shoulder. જેટલા હેન્ડ ફ્રન્ટમાં આવે એટલા જ પાછા બેક પણ પુશ કરવાના in order to make the proper circle. And reverse direction. Okay, release. Interlock the fingers, place them over forehead. Forehead and the palms press against each other, elbows push them towards the back, and from back side. Do one more time. So we'll release the tension around neck and shoulder area, and from sides. 2 times from both the sides. Okay. Chin to the chest. Start inhaling and start raise the hand, just the head, and look all the way back. By the time you should complete the breathing in, then start breathe out. Start lowering down to the initial position all the way, chin to the chest while you breathe out. Do 2 more times. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, then back to center. Again, breathe in and just turn the head towards the right. Align with the right shoulder. Breathe out. Bring back, come back to center. Breathe in, go on left. Align with the shoulder. Breathe out. Come back to center. Do 2 more times on both sides with breath coordination. And when you align with shoulder, you should feel stretch in neck area. Okay. Bring our chin to the chest. Start breathing in and turn to make the big circle, the neck towards, starting from clockwise direction, on the right, then up, and breathing out when you lower the chin. Try to make biggest circle 2 times in each direction. Okay. Breathe in, raise left hand up. Breathe out, place them over the right knee and place the right hand at the back of the body. Push the knee forward and turn all the way to the back. And even you can see what's on opposite direction, opposite side. Breathe in, come back. Do same thing on other side. Okay. Let's do one more time on both sides. Okay. Let's sit in Dandasana, L shape, the pole pose. Squeeze toes few times and release, squeeze and release. Try to squeeze all the toes. Then keeping the toes together, just push them forward and bring it back, forward, backward, few times together, keeping the legs straight, and then alternate. And trunk should be vertical, right? We're sitting in L shape. And then keeping toes together, heels together, circle the toes around. Both the directions. Okay. Hold the one leg, interlock the fingers with the toes. Use other palm to push the knee down and stay at the floor with 1 to 2 seconds. Breathe out and bring knee to the chin. Again, try to push it all the way down to the floor. You can breathe in when you push the knee down to the floor. Stay there for a couple of seconds. Breathe out when you bring it to chin. Do 5 times in each side. We're doing lower body light exercise. So basically, we are warming up upper and lower body before we start into um, the asanas. Let's do Titli Asana butterfly pose. Interlock the fingers, place them over the toes. Sit straight. Flap the knees up and down. Yeah, you can make the big flap, but make sure you push knees closer to the floor. And pull, you can stop the flapping now, pull the heels all the way towards inward as much as possible and push both the knees to the floor. Sit completely straight, close the eyes and take 5 to 7 deep breathe in, deep breathe out. Just breathe in, breathe out deeply. and observe the stretch in pelvis area. While keeping the pressure on knees so that remain closer to the floor. And each time when you fully breathing in, you will observe the extra stretch in pelvic area. Then release. You can just release those feet little forward, grab the toes separately, right to right, left to left. Sit straight, breathe in fully, breathe out fully, and lower the trunk first. And when you can no longer lower the trunk, you can drop the head and see if you can bring forehead to the toes or middle of the feet. Breathe in, come back up one more time. Okay, breathe in, come back up. Let's sit in Padmasana. Like this is simple. આપણે કહે ને cross leg પનોઠી, right? અને એક પગ ઉપર હોય તો સિદ્ધાસના. આ પાછું એમાં નીચે આમ આગળ પાછળ બે આમ રાખ્યા હોય તો અર્ધ સિદ્ધાસના. પણ આ સિદ્ધાસના લેફ્ટ કે રાઈટ સેમ થિંગ, રાઈટ? અને પછી બેઉ પગને આપણે ઉપર રાખીએ તો એ છે પદ્માસના. પદ્માસના અને બીજું એક આપણે બેઉ ટોને આપણે behind the knee આપણે હાઈડ કરી દઈએ ટોઝ ને બંને સાઈડ. That's a swastikasana. It's a very good pose. You can sit in like hours on that. અને આપણે નમ થવાના કે ચાન્સીસ નથી રહેતા. અને બધા ટોઝ ને ઘણા બધા acupressure points એમાં પ્રેસ થાય છે. એટલે this is also another good asana. So you can just sit whatever posture is possible. You could comfort to you. Then sit straight. Let's do Parvatasana. Breathe in. Palms together in front of chest. You can close the eyes. You can breathe in and out again over here. And then again, when you breathe in, bring the palms over the head. You can rest hands over the head. You can breathe in and out again. When you breathe in, bring palms all the way up, both hands completely straight over the head. Such a way that if somebody pulling us from our fingers from the top, and feel the stretch in the whole body. Exhaling, bring palms over the head, continue exhalation and back to the normal. Let's do one more time with your own pace, with breath coordination. Let's do warm-up pranayama. We're going to start with Bastrika pranayam. Hands in Dhyan Mudra. Let's place them over the knees, thighs. Deeply inhale, deeply exhale. You can close the eyes. You can feel the sensation at the nostrils when you breathe in and out. Okay, complete the cycle. Breathe normal. Next, we'll do Surya Nadi Pranayama, right channel, right and right only. Keep hands in Vishnu Mudra. Roll first two fingers into root of thumb. And you can use the ring finger to block the left nostril. Keep the hand straight, sideways at the level of shoulder. Deep inhale, deep exhale from right side. Okay, breathe normal. Let's do next Kapalbhati Pranayama. Roll the index finger into the root of thumb. Just one finger. We'll put in a Vayu Mudra and we'll fully inhale once and then exhale, exhale, exhale little forcefully till end. It could be 10 inhalation, exhalation could be 8, exhalation could be 15. Depends on your practice. So, and then once we're done again, inhale fully once and then exhale, exhale, exhale. So we're exhaling in installments. So let's start. Inhale once. breathe normal when you complete the cycle. Next, we'll do Surya Bhedana. Hands in Vishnu Mudra. We'll breathe in from right, breathe out from left. Again, breathe in from right, breathe out from left. Right to left only, one way. And if your health permit, you can hold the breath a little longer. In between, you can breathe in, hold, and breathe out. But right to left only. Keep the hands up, shoulder level, sideways. Okay, release the hand, can complete the cycle. We'll do variation of Bastrika Pranayam. Inhale forcefully, fingers open, palms open. Exhale forcefully and fist. Okay. Conclude. So this will warm up the body fairly quickly. Let's do Ling Mudra, right hand forward, thumb up, interlock the fingers with the left hand, and keep the right hand thumb up. You can bring it at comfortable position towards you. Keep the eyes closed. Breathe in and out at least 5 times. Breathe in and out normal. And release. This will generate heat. So all we did is like prepare our body. We did warm up for the asanas. Let's start some asanas, spread the legs apart, keep them straight, make sure the knees don't let them bend at knees. See if you can grab the toes. Breathe in, both hands go up. Breathe out, bend forward and grab the toes, or you can grab the feet as much as you can bend down. Breathe in, come back. Fully, deeply breathe in and breathe out fully and bend again and grab the toes and keep steady, sustained pressure and feel the stretch in calf and knee area and lower back. Inhale, come back up. Inhale, raise the right hand up. Exhale and grab the left toe. Inhale and raise the left hand toward the corner of the ceiling, diagonally up, and look through the fingers. Okay. Inhale, come back and do the other side. Try to do with breath coordination. And do one more time on both sides. This time we'll just stay a little longer. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, grab the toe. Inhale again and raise hand as much as up you can and look through those fingers at the back. You should be looking up at least corner of the ceiling. And try to stay there few extra seconds. Okay, and release. And the other side. And release. So was Trikonasana, triangle pose. Hold the one leg. Just bring heel all the way to the body. Rotate the shoulder blade towards the leg which is straight. Inhale, both hands up together. Exhale and grab the toe, foot with both hands same length and try to bring chin to the knee. Janu Shirshasan. Inhale, both hands up. This time we will do the, once we are in pose, try to do 3-4 inhale, exhale, and each exhalation you can just try to push few centimeter forward. Exhale, go down in a pose and stay there in a pose 10 to 15 seconds. While you are on a pose, do inhale, exhale, and each exhalation, try to do a little bit advance in a pose yourself. And once you reach maximum, then you can just stay there for a few seconds and then come back. And the opposite side. First, rotate the shoulder blade perpendicular to that leg, which is spread. Inhale, both hands together up. Exhale, together, both the hands. Grab the foot and bring chin to the knee. And don't let the leg bend. You should be pushing knee to the floor. Inhale one more time. Exhale, and with inhale, exhale, we're gonna advance ourselves. Okay, inhale, come back up. Okay, જે લેગ સ્પ્રેડ છે ને એ સાઈડના હાથને આપણે ઓપોઝિટ સાઈડ સ્ટમક ઉપર પેટ ઉપર આપણે મૂકવો છે, right? Opposite side, and the other hand will go around the head and try to grab the opposite side, the toes. It's a variation of Janu Sirsasana. We then come back, and on the other side, તમારો લેફ્ટ લેગ સ્પ્રેડ છે તો લેફ્ટ હેન્ડ ને હું રાઈટ સાઈડ મૂકું છું પેલા બોડી ઉપર, અને રાઈટ હેન્ડ will go behind the head or at least over the head and grip the toe on left side. And then look toward the ceiling. Okay. Spread both the legs like roughly width of the mat, just couple of feet. You can place both palms at the back, maybe slightly lay down on the back. Then bring one hand towards the other side, both hands on one side. Both feet will roll on one side, and look, bend all the way back and give the good twist at the waist area. Look all the way back. Feel the stretch in the lower back, in the waist area. Okay, come back. Both toes would face ceiling now, and then it will roll on side, on opposite side. Yeah, keep the legs straight. Just roll them on the side way. Okay. Both legs together. Do Paschimottanasana. Breathe in fully, hands up. Breathe out fully. Bend forward, grab the big toes or the feet if you can. Keep the legs straight. Inhale, hands go up. One more time. With more efficiently, more effectively. You can tuck the stomach in. It will give you some extra leverage. You should feel extra stretch in the hamstring, the knee joint, and the lower back. You can close the eyes and you can feel the stretch. Up. We'll do complementary pose for the pose we just did. We we did Paschim Uttanasana, so now we're doing Purva Uttanasana. Both palms at the back. Breathe in, raise the body up, and see the toes should be on the floor now. So heels and toes on the floor. Drop the head back. Full body in one line. Incline though. Okay, back to ground. Let's do one more time. Breathe in. Keep raising the body up. As much as up you can go. Drop the head back. Feet flat on the floor. Okay, slowly back to the ground. Okay, both legs together, then hold the one leg. So જે બાજુનો leg fold છે એ બાજુનો હાથને આપણે પાછળ મૂકવાનો છે. Breathe in, raise the other hand up. Breathe out, bend forward first, and then hands go around the knee, grab the other side of the knee, and turn back. Vakrasana. Okay, come back and the opposite side. Okay. Let's do Chakki Chalanasana. Spread both the legs, interlock the fingers. You can close the eyes in all of this pose actually, and you can feel the stretch. Keep both hands together and start from the left knee, left toes. The palm will go over the right toes, right knees, and biggest circle possible. Breathe in when you go back, breathe out when you bend forward. With the closed eyes, you can feel how the location of the stretch, it moves between right and left parts of the body. Do 4 to 5 circles in clockwise direction and then anti-clockwise direction. But keep the hands and legs straight. Do Gomukhasana. Hold both the legs such a way both knees will align in top of each other and heels would closer to the body. જે બાજુનો knee ઉપર છે એ બાજુના હાથને ઉપરથી પાછળ લેવાનો, બીજા હાથને back of the body and connect them together at back. Then you can raise this elbow up, align with the ear, sit straight, look at the level of eye. You can close the eyes even, and you can imagine your posture. And release. Do on the other side. Yeah, once you lock both the hands at the back, then you can just correct the position, sitting straight, the hands and head. All right, and release. So that's Gomukhasan. We'll do Gomukhasan, and earlier we did Vakrasan. We will do combination. We'll fold one leg, and other leg will knee will bring up, fold it too. But the foot will go slightly outward of the knee. જે knee up છે જે leg એ બાજુનો હાથ back of the body જશે, and other hand ને knee ની પાછળ લઈને આવી રીતે આપણે grab કરશું and twist back. In this pose you will feel extra stretch. Okay, and other side. This is Ardha Matsyendrasan. Combination of Vakrasan and Gomukhasan. Okay. All right. So ready for stand up? So you need to move the mat or slightly tilt the camera. Yep. Breathe in, go on toes. And hands up. Okay. Down. Let's walk on toes, make couple of circles. And then just walk around the mat and then walk couple of circles on the heels. Okay. Let's do Utkatasana. Breathe in, go on toes, hands raised halfway, and then sit. Just pretend you are sitting in a chair. and stay on toes. Up, spread both the legs, hands on waist. Breathe out and turn away on one side. And try to see what is on the other side. Breathe in, come back to center. Breathe out and turns on opposite side. Okay. Raise one hand up, keeping both legs straight, right? And slide one hand down through the legs all the way down and bend down, both hands straight, legs straight, and look toward the ceiling. See if you can see straight up or at least corner of the ceiling. Okay, back, another side. See if you can put your palm on the floor. Okay. I think I looks like my camera is a little bit in angle. Okay, that probably be better. Yeah, I think that's the position we were before, right? All right. Let's do simple Trikonasana. With right hand grab left toe and the other hand 90-degree up, means 90-degree between both the hands, and look through those fingers. And other side, not vertically up but just 90-degree between the hands. One more time on each side. This is simple triangle pose. Next, we'll do a reverse revolving triangle pose. We'll place the hands back side of the ankle and the other hand vertically up. થંબને આપણે front બાજુ રાખશું so we can look at through the thumb of the hand which is up and bend all the way down in order to do that. Come back and do it on other side. So hand will go back side of the ankle, the other hand will go vertically up. Okay. Revolving triangle pose. Let's do one more time. Try to stay in pose. I don't think we did in past couple of sessions this pose. Turn the one foot towards 90 degree and fold. Okay, let's turn, bend down all the way, one hand to the floor, other hand will vertical. So both hands will be one line, and look up through the fingers of the hand which is up, and trunk and leg will remain in one line. Just try to push the waist area below. And if possible, if the other palm would go on the floor. Okay. Same, same feet position. Fold the one hand. જે બાજુનો લેગ ફોલ્ડ છે ને એ જ બાજુનો હેન્ડ ને આપણે ફોલ્ડ કરવો છે, અને just place the knee, elbow over the knee, and keep the hands in a straight line. The hand, trunk, and leg, they will be remain in one line. Just stay there. Okay, and other side. These are the variation of the Parshva Konasanas. Now we can align the biceps with the ear. In same category, we'll do one more. We'll join our hands in front of the chest first, right? And we're gonna keep the foot position 90 degree. And one side we're gonna bend it. Also, we're gonna turn our body, keeping this namaskar posture the same way. So the right knee is gonna land on right elbow will land on left knee. And the rest of the pose will be like Parshva Konasana style. So we'll try to push waist area closer to the floor. So that will not make any angle right there. The leg trunk will remain in straight line. You're still in Pranam Mudra. Okay. So that's why it would be easy. We can just hold the in Pranam Mudra first and rotate the leg, and then just rotate the body, bend down. Okay. Okay, sit in stand in a Tadasana. Just take few normal breathe. Breathe in and out. You can close the eyes. You can just relax. This is relaxing pose. You can keep hands like same as Shavasana, but we are just in standing pose. Okay, so we'll do Surya Namaskar. Um, let's do one time without mantra, so we can do one by one pose, and that way we will try to stay a little bit longer in each pose. Because with mantra, we just have to follow the mantra, so we just keep on changing the pose, right? Let's move at the front of the mat on one edge and keep both legs together. Sit completely straight, hands in Namaskar Mudra. This is the first pose in 12 steps Surya Namaskar. You can close the eyes, generate love and compassion. Then second, like inhale, both hands go up. And it's not advisable to keep the eyes closed in this pose because you might get fall down. Bend back, both hands up and bend towards the back and stay there in this pose. It's called Hasta Uttanasana. And slightly start lower the body, bend it from the lower back first, and keeping the head and trunk in the same line. Don't bend the neck or that portion yet. Go all the way down, both hands down. This is Padhastasana, both hands on floor, and try to bring the chin closer towards the knee. You bend down fully, both hands on the floor, Padhastasana. Then kick the right foot all the way back, knee on floor. Horse riding pose with right foot back. And both palms on the floor and look up. Horse riding pose, look up. And then bring the right foot align with the left, align with the left, align with the right. Actually, here we're gonna do the plank pose. We're not going downward dog. In this pose, we'll just straight trunk, leg will remain straight and look straight up. From here, we're gonna bring knees, chest, and chin on floor. Stomach would stay above the ground. Ashtanga Namaskar. And from Ashtanga Namaskar, we're gonna push body forward and we'll do Cobra pose. Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. You will feel extra stretch in the lower back, stomach area, shoulders, and multiple places. From here, push body all the way up to downward dog. Inverted V pose. Keeping both hands, legs straight, bend all the way down. You can see the navel area, stomach. From here, we're gonna bring the right foot forward between both the palms. So again, horse riding pose with the right foot forward. And just look up, both palms on the floor. Feel the stretch. From here, both foot we're gonna bring next to each other. Again, Padhastasana. Both palms on the floor. Try to bring chin closer to the knee, keeping the legs straight. From here, we're going to raise both hands up. Again, Hasta Uttanasana and bend backward. And back to Pranamasana. That was 12th step. So first and 12th, it would be the same. So when we do in mantra cycles, we have to make sure. કારણ કે ઘણી વખત લોકો 12 ઉપર આવી જાય ને પછી સીધું તરત જ બીજું સ્ટેપ ચાલુ કરે છે પણ ખરેખર એ 12 ત્યાર પછી એનું રિપીટ થાય as a first. So I'm going to put mantra and we'll do at least 2 more asana with the mantra. And meantime, you can just get ready in front of the mat. Yeah, I'm going to share the audio here. So
भास्कराय नमः। ॐ भास्कराय नमः।
All right. So we did 3 Surya Namaskar. That was enough, I think, today. Let's sit down in a Malasan. You can just make the pranam mudra here. Both feet should be flat on the floor. Okay. Stand up. To Vrikshasan. Tree pose. Right. Lock the foot first with the full grip. Then slowly raise both the hands. Yeah, with stable breathing, calm mind, we can stand in balancing pose much longer, but do that while um, during offline as a homework. Because if we try to practice all the asanas too long, our session probably end at lunch. But at least I'm seeing everybody is stable in the pose. This is great. Let's do Garudasan. Yeah. Do the hands at the end, very end. Eagle pose, Garudasan. That's again, જ્યારે ઇનફ ટાઈમ હોય ત્યારે એકદમ પ્રેક્ટિસ શરૂઆતમાં ભલે થોડો આપણે ટેકો લેવો પડે. Do next ઉત્તિષ્ઠ હસ્ત પાદાંગુષ્ઠાસના. આપણે ગઈ વખતે કીધું તે પ્રમાણે જો લેગ નો પેલો સ્ટ્રેટ થવાનો ઇશ્યુ હોય તો આપણે પેલા લેગ ને સ્ટ્રેટ કરી દેવાનું જ્યારે નીચે હોય ત્યારે. ભલે એના માટે થોડુંક આપણે બેન્ડ થવું પડે. પછી આપણા ટ્રંક ને આપણે વર્ટિકલ કરી લેવાનું, એની સાથે સાથે લેગ ને આપણે સીધો કરી લેવાનો. And it doesn't have to keep the hand straight. You can just put on waist. It can be used as a counterbalance. Then you can move the leg on sideway. Not should not be like in front. It should move on sideway. Okay. So once, yeah, we did those 3 balancing pose. let's stand in halfway, means on the knees. Okay, let's do camel pose. Keep the legs at the width of the shoulder all the way, knees and both the feet. Breathe in and place the one hand, one palm right to right on left to left on the knees, corresponding knees. Drop head all the way back and push the stomach area forward. Stay there in a pose. If anyone not able to do this full camel pose, they can keep both hands at the waist and the lower back and then bend back. Slowly come back up and we'll do complementary pose in a minute after the gate pose. This is Parikasan, gate pose. Yeah, and try to look up. And opposite side. Okay. Let's sit on Vajrasan. Let's do Mandukasan with hands forward. Inhale fully. Place the fist right above the navel. Forcefully exhale. Lower the trunk all the way down and just the head slightly tilt up so you can look forward. That will give you a little bit extra pressure in the navel area. Breathe in, come back up. Let's do one more time. Fist. Deeply breathe in and then place the fist over the navel. Breathe out. Look all the way down. Try not to leave here. Then look few inches forward. Okay. Let's bend even forward completely on the ground. Raise both the hands up. Breathe in. Shashank pose. Breathe out. Both hands flat on the floor. Chin, chest on the floor. Try not to leave the heel. And let the body relax completely. Right. Okay, let's sit down. Let's do Shankha Mudra. Let's sit down in a cross-leg position. The right hand forward and લેફ્ટ હેન્ડ થી આપણે મુઠ્ઠીમાં અંગૂઠાને પકડવો છે રાઈટ હેન્ડ નો અંગૂઠો મુઠ્ઠીમાં પકડવો છે એટલે હવે લેફ્ટ હેન્ડનો અંગૂઠો ઉપર છે. હવે fold the right fingers. Three will go back. The first finger tip will connect with the thumb tip in front. And bring it over closer in front of chest, like in a level of chin. Close the eyes and keep the awareness in throat area. Continuously just keep focus on the throat area with closed eyes, keeping in Shankh Mudra, and take few normal breathe in and out. And release and lay down on the stomach. Okay. Um, Extend both the hands forward, uh, both toes back, and stretch the full body first, and then raise hands, legs, the head, chest. Only the stomach area will stay on floor, just like flying pose. And when body starts shaking, just slowly um, lay down in Makarasana. Makarasana is folded hands, and just keep head on one side, both legs slightly separated, toes pointing outward. Okay, the next will be Dhanurasana. Let's do a simple Dhanurasana. Grab ankles left to left, right to right. Breathe in, bring head, chest up, and pull legs up. Also, you can push the both the legs up as well. At the same time, you can pull them up. So double force will give you extra great stretch. You can close the eyes and you can feel the stretch. And slowly lower the legs, lay down in Shavasana. In Makarasana. We are still on our stomach. Okay, let's do Shalabhasana, Ardha Shalabhasana. Both the hands under the thigh, palm facing up. Lift the one leg up and use the fold the other leg. Put the foot or the knee to support the leg which is up. Chest, chin will be flat on the floor. And both the shoulders should be touching floors too. Sit Ardha Shalabhasana. Then switch to the other side. J leg up કરેલો છે stretch. એની ટોઝને આપણે તો આપણે પુશ કરી શકીએ for the extra stretch. Okay. Yeah, and back to Makarasan for a few seconds. Okay. Next, we'll place both the palms at the waist area, next to the waist, like halfway of the body. Then breathe in and raise the whole body up. It's a Purna Bhujangasana. Look all the way up in ceiling. And slowly back to Makarasan. Okay. Let's lie down on the back of the body. So now you can lay down in a shavasana, both legs couple of feet separated, both hands away from the body, palms facing up. You can close eyes, breathe in and out normal. This is shavasana. Now stretch both the hands back, toes, legs together, toes, push them out. Pretend that someone is pulling us from both sides. Feel the stretch in the whole body. Okay, back to shavasana, hands side of the body. Next, we'll do Naukasana. Raise the legs about 30-degree up and hands stretch in front. Look toes through the fingers. Yeah, we're doing only 30-degree. So this is not Sampurna Naukasana. This is like a simple variation of Naukasana. And then release back to Shavasana. In about a couple of minutes, we're going to start Yog Nidra. Just a heads up. Next, fold the one leg, interlock the fingers, and grab somewhere under the knee, the leg under the knee. Breathe out and bring chin to the knee. So Pavan Muktasan. And the other leg should remain on the floor straight, and you can push those toes forward. And then switch to the other leg. Back to Shavasana. In like after 10 seconds, 10-15 seconds rest, Um, Everybody could do Uttan Padasana. Uttan Padasana is like raising both the legs 90-degree up. Everybody can do that. There is no restriction. But who are able to do inversions, then from Uttan Padasana, they can do um, Sarvangasana, Halasan, Viprit Karni, those positions, because the same way it will all done from the Sarvangasana. So they can continue doing that, and others will remain on Uttan Padasana at least half minute, and then start lowering both the legs together down to the ground, and then rest in Shavasana while others complete the Sarvangasana, Halasan, Viprit Karni, like those. So let's do Uttan Padasana. Anybody can do that. You can put both palms facing down on the floor, both legs 90-degree up, and stay there. And if you are able to do, yeah, continue as I said for half a minute and then start lowering them. If you're able to do Sarvangasana, go ahead and do Sarvangasana. And from Sarvangasana to the Halasan and Viprit Karni. Yeah, so we can complete all of these postures in half a minute. And once we finish that, lay down in Shavasana. See, many Sarvangasana, and looks like people already did Uttan Padasana. They have already completed and they are already in Shavasana. Okay, I still see some Halasan. I see carried by Parbadia almost about to very close to the Halasan. It's a great progress. Next to the master. Okay, so we can conclude those poses and back to Shavasana. We can do a bicycle pose. Just raise both the legs and just try to pedal the big bicycle. We can use both the palms facing down to support the body. 10 times forward pedaling, 10 times backward. Then back to Shavasana. So we'll again we will split here. Some people will do whoever knows and well to do the chakrasana will pose, go ahead and do will pose. And while others, the remaining everybody, because that pose can be done by anybody, Matsyasana, like keeping both hands in the back of the body, keep both legs together, toes push forward, lift the chest, chin up, and land on the top of head and look all the way back. That's a Matsyasana. Stay in Matsyasana for as long as you can, half a minute to minute. And while others, people who are able to do will pose, they can do will pose, chakrasana. At least I'm expecting five to 10 chakrasana, and rest of all continue with Matsyasana. Because there is no restriction. Anybody can do Matsyasana. And I'm just making the pile ready for Yog Nidra. It's going to be 17-minute Yog Nidra. Once you conclude the poses, just please lay down in Shavasana so I can see. Once everybody laid down, I'm going to play the Yog Nidra file, and you can cover yourself, turn the lights down. And you should relax completely. Just follow the instructions. Yeah, in about 10 seconds, I'm starting Yog Nidra audio.
पैरों में थोड़ा अंतर रखें, दोनों हाथ कमर के बगल में सीधे रखें, हथेलियां ऊपर की ओर खुली रहें। एक बार अच्छी तरह से शरीर की स्थिति को व्यवस्थित कर लीजिए। पूरी तरह आराम की स्थिति में आइए। योग निद्रा का अभ्यास शुरू हो जाने के बाद शरीर को किसी तरह भी हिलाना डुलाना नहीं है। आंखें बंद रखिए और जब तक खोलने को न कहा जाए आंखें न खोलें। अब गहरी श्वास लीजिए और अनुभव कीजिए कि शारीरिक और मानसिक थकान दूर होती जा रही है। केवल विश्राम की भावना को जगाइए। पर आपको अभी सोना नहीं है, पूर्णतः जागरूक रहना है। याद रहे, सोना नहीं है, जागृत रहना है। मेरे निर्देशों का बौद्धिक विश्लेषण नहीं करना, विचार नहीं करना, सिर्फ आदेश का पालन। पूरी तरह से मानसिक विश्राम पाने के लिए तुम सोच छोड़ दो सिर्फ मेरी आवाज को सुनते रहना और जैसा कहूं करते जा। यदि अभ्यास के बीच कोई विचार आने दें, पर निर्देशों का पालन करते रहें। अपने आप को शांत और स्थिर रखें, पूरी तरह शांत। मैं सजग हूं। मैं योग निद्रा का अभ्यास करने जा रहा हूं। अब योग निद्रा का अभ्यास शुरू होता है। यह समय है संकल्प करने का। ऐसा संकल्प जो आपके विकास एवं रचनात्मक भाव से प्रेरित हो। यह संकल्प आपके स्वभाव व प्रकृति के अनुकूल, छोटा, सरल और स्पष्ट भाषा में होना चाहिए। जो भी संकल्प चुने उसे 3 बार कहें, मन ही मन। योग निद्रा में किए गए यह संकल्प निश्चित पूरे होंगे। आत्मविश्वास के साथ संकल्प करें। अब हम चेतना को क्रमशः शरीर के विभिन्न भागों में तेजी से घुमाएंगे। शरीर के इन अंगों का नाम मानसिक रूप से दोहराइए और साथ ही शरीर के उस भाग के प्रति सजग हो जाएं। अब आप अपने दाहिने हाथ पर अपनी मानसिक सजगता को ले जाइए। दाहिना हाथ, दाएं हाथ का अंगूठा, पहली अंगुली, दूसरी अंगुली, तीसरी अंगुली, चौथी अंगुली, हथेली, हथेली का पिछला भाग, कलाई, कोहनी, कोहनी से नीचे की भुजा, कोहनी से ऊपर की भुजा, कंधा, बगल, दाईं कमर, दायां नितंब, दाईं जांघ, दायां घुटना, दाईं पिंडली, दायां टखना, एड़ी, दाएं पैर का तलवा, पंजा, दाएं पैर का अंगूठा, पहली अंगुली, दूसरी अंगुली, तीसरी अंगुली, चौथी अंगुली। बाएं हाथ पर अब अपनी सजगता को ले जाइए। बाएं हाथ का अंगूठा, पहली अंगुली, दूसरी, तीसरी अंगुली, चौथी। बाएं हाथ की हथेली, हथेली का पिछला भाग, कलाई, कोहनी, कोहनी से ऊपर की भुजा, कोहनी से नीचे की बांह, पूरी बाईं बांह, कंधा, बाईं बगल, बाईं कमर, बाईं जांघ, बायां घुटना, बाईं पिंडली, टखना, एड़ी, बाएं पैर का तलवा, पैर का पंजा, अंगूठा, पहली अंगुली, दूसरी अंगुली, तीसरी अंगुली, चौथी अंगुली। अब अपनी पीठ पर पूरी तरह सजग होना है। पीठ का दायां हिस्सा, दायां नितंब, बायां नितंब, बाईं पीठ, रीढ़ की हड्डी, पीठ का पूरा भाग। अपनी चेतना को सिर के ऊपर के भाग पर लाइए। सिर का ऊपरी भाग, माथा, सिर का दायां हिस्सा, बायां हिस्सा, मस्तक, दाईं भौं, बाईं भौं, भ्रूमध्य, दाईं आंख, बाईं आंख, दायां कान, बायां कान, दायां गाल, बायां गाल, नाक, नासिकाग्र, होठ, ठोड़ी, गला। अब आप अपनी श्वास पर ध्यान लाएं। सजग रहें, सोना नहीं, नींद में नहीं जाना। नासिका छिद्रों में चेतना को ले आएं। जो श्वास प्रश्वास आप नाक से ले रहे हैं और छोड़ रहे हैं, उसके प्रति सजग हो जाओ। अब मैं आपको मानसिक दर्शन की ओर लेके चल रही हूं। मैं अलग अलग चीजों और प्रतीकों का नाम बोलूंगी। आप उन प्रतीकों का दर्शन अपने अनुभव, सजगता, भावना, कल्पना आदि सभी स्तरों पर जितना संभव हो सके करें। यदि आप दृश्यों को सहजता से देख पाते हैं तो यह आपके विश्राम में और गहराई लाएगा। अगर आप दृश्यों को न देख पाएं तो इसका अर्थ अभी और विश्राम की आवश्यकता है। सुने और अपनी भावना, कल्पना, अनुभव से इन्हें अपने मानसिक पटल पर देखने की चेष्टा करें। बर्फ से ढका हुआ पहाड़, जलती हुई मोमबत्ती, सूर्योदय का दृश्य, अत्यंत सुंदर दृश्य, नीला समंदर, सूर्यास्त के समय उड़ते हुए पक्षी, नीले आकाश में तैरते हुए बादल, रात में आकाश में तारे, पूर्णमासी का चंद्रमा, मुस्कुराते हुए शिव, मुस्कुराते हुए बुद्ध, अनंत तूफानी समंदर की लहरें, हरी घास, लंबे ऊंचे पेड़ और पेड़ों के मध्य में एक मार्ग निकल रहा है। अब तुम अपने आप को इस मार्ग पर चलते हुए, घास पर चलते हुए देखो। नर्म घास तुम्हारे पैरों से लग रही है। पांव ठंडे होते जा रहे हैं। तुम चलते जा रहे हो इस लंबे मार्ग पर जो ऊंचे ऊंचे वृक्षों के साथ घिरा है। तुम चलते जा रहे हो। नीला आसमान, ऊंचे पेड़, हरी घास, ठंडी पवन के झोंके शरीर को लग रहे हैं। दूर एक मंदिर दिख रहा है, दूर एक मंदिर दिख रहा है। तुम चलते जा रहे हो, मंदिर के करीब पहुंचे। मंदिर की 2 सीढ़ियों पर चढ़ना शुरू किया। पहली सीढ़ी, दूसरी सीढ़ी। बड़े से चबूतरे पर खड़े हो। मंदिर के भीतर से प्रकाश आ रहा है। अगरबत्ती की सुगंध, घी के दीपक की सुगंध नाक तक आ रही है। तुम चलना शुरू करते हो। मंदिर के द्वार पर पहुंचे। भीतर शिव की प्रतिमा है, शिव की ध्यानस्थ प्रतिमा। काले पत्थर से बनी शिव की प्रतिमा। मूर्ति के सामने फूल हैं, अगरबत्ती जल रही है, घी का दीपक जल रहा है। तुम भावपूर्ण हो, हाथ जोड़ते हो, नमन करते हो। जब माथा तुम जमीन पर लगाते हो तो जमीन ठंडी है। यह ठंडक पूरे शरीर में चली गई। पूरा शरीर शीतल ठंडा हो गया। तुम प्रणाम करके उठते हो, मंदिर के बाहर आते हो। ध्यान की मुद्रा में वहीं बैठ गए हो। तुम्हारी आंखें बंद हैं और मन ही मन तुम ओम का उच्चारण करते हो। ओम। अब अपने संकल्प को दोहराओ। वही संकल्प जो अभ्यास के शुरू में किया था। अब सभी प्रयासों को शिथिल करो। मन को बहिर्मुख बनाओ। श्वास पर ध्यान लाओ। आपका शरीर पूर्ण विश्राम की स्थिति में जमीन पर लेटा है। अपनी चेतना को सिर से पैर तक घुमाओ। मानसिक रूप से जिस कमरे में लेटे हो उसके प्रति जागरूक हो जाओ। आंखें बंद ही रखें। अब थोड़ा अपने शरीर को हिलाएं, पैर, हाथ। धीरे धीरे शरीर को तानिए। जल्दबाजी में उठना नहीं है। शरीर को तानिए। अब धीरे से उठ के बैठ जाएं। अपनी आंखें खोल लें। योग निद्रा का अभ्यास पूरा हुआ।
Okay, we'll do cooling down pranayama as our routine. And in Vishnu Mudra, we'll breathe in from left and breathe out from left. Left and left only. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Okay, complete the cycle. Next, we'll do Chandra Bhedana. Breathe in from left, breathe out from right, left to right, and you can hold the breath in between if the health permits. Let's complete the cycle. So that was Chandra Bhedana. Next, let's do Brahmari Pranayama. We'll do 3 times. Block the ear canal with thumbs and nostril with ring finger. Middle finger, we can place them over the eyes. Chant, breathe in and chant Omkar from nose. It's very good pranayama will calm down the mind right away. We should do that every day. All of the pranayam we should do 3 to 5 minutes every day. Okay, last one, Anulom Vilom Pranayama, left to right to left to right to left. Alternate breathing pattern will start from left and we will end at left. So breathe in from left, breathe out from right, breathe in from right and breathe out from left. Alternate. Complete the breathing when you breathe out from left. Let's close the eyes. We'll chant 3 Mahamrutyunjay mantra, then meditate and we'll do the closing prayer. So close the eyes through the closing prayer. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrutyor Mukshayamamrutat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrutyor Mukshayamamrutat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrutyor Mukshayamamrutat. Let's chant the closing prayer. Hands in Pranamudra. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Sarve santu niramaya. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Ma kachit dukh bhag bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Close the open the eyes now. Let's conclude the session. Hari Om, Jai Shri Krishna. Have a wonderful weekend.